Thanks so much. Well, spring has officially sprung. It hasn't felt like it, but it officially has, and your gardens are starting to wake up too.
Yeah, those poor flowers are coming up. They're all excited because it was warm, recently.
Like,
then it was yesterday.
Yeah.
But Craig Coffey is out this morning. Harding Nursery, more on what we should be thinking about now, Craig, even though it's a little bit chilly.
That's right. These cold temps, no big deal. We're still going to lay out and get some sun, right, Sharon?
Oh, you betcha.
That's right. Yeah, hey, it's spring, right? That's what we do. All right. Thanks a lot, guys, here at Harding Nursery with Sharon Harding and the first lady when it comes to gardening here in southern Colorado. Right now we're talking about the big topic, which is the water restrictions. You have a lot of phone calls. When can we water? Can I water? The city really cutting back right now, but you're saying it's going to be okay.
It's okay. It's a good time to plant. And even though there are the water restrictions for watering your lawn, you can water your trees, shrubs, flower beds, vegetable gardens anytime you want, as long as you have a positive pressure shutoff valve.
Okay.
When you squeeze it, the water flows out.
Right.
When you let up, the water shuts off.
Yeah,
so you can water anytime with those.
We know what these are. You just can't take an open hose and just kind of water your flower bed or whatever.
Correct.
Yeah, and you can't use these to water the grass either, right?
Correct.
Well, let's be clear about that. I asked that question, and yeah, no go on that. Okay, but there are certain ways, too, that you can maximize how much water that you do use.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so critical to really get the most out of your water when you're using it. Of course, when you're planting trees and shrubs, if you're amending your soil with great organic matter, that's going to help retain moisture. In addition to that, you can use a polymer crystal. And the polymer crystals you mix in the soil, and when you add water, they swell up like little chunkettes of Jell-O.
Okay.
And then they dry up and shrink back down.
I think that is
until
so
you water
neat.
them.
Yeah.
And it just allows you to use, keep the water next to the roots for a longer period of time.
And you can use this for anything?
Any of your plant material at all,
Okay.
any place that you'd like to hold moisture for a longer period
Okay.
of time next to the roots, you can use it.
And they just reuse themselves, right? They expand and then contract. Expand.
Exactly.
Interesting.
For several years
Okay.
they last. You can
Okay.
also use a soaker hose
Yeah.
in your vegetable garden,
And this
perennial
you lay
beds.
right in there and it just
You
kind of
lay
drizzles
in there,
out.
the water drizzles out of it. If you want to have a certain amount of time that you want to use it, we have little timers you can use.
Okay, okay.
And when in doubt, you can use a moisture meter to see really what the moisture is in your root ball, so that you're not just really overwatering your trees and shrubs.
You can overwater.
You can, and so what's really important when you plant, you've got to get a good saturation to the root ball, the backfill
Okay.
area, and the existing soil. And once you get that saturated, it doesn't take that much water to reapply to keep good moisture to the roots.
Interesting.
And so this, you can probe the actual root ball, see how much moisture is there, if it's wet or dry.
Okay.
And if it gets to the, getting towards dry, then you
There you
reapply
go.
moisture.
Okay, and of course, I got the 15 gallons, right? This
Yeah, 15.
The water donut right there for
Yes.
a time release.
So you can put water in there, and then that leaks water out over to the top of the root ball of your trees and shrubs over a day or two period of time.
Okay, there you go. Hey, we like donuts, right, Justin? That's what it's all about. So there you go. Happy gardening. You should be starting right now. That's it from Harding Nursery.
Get busy.
Back to you.
I
Get
didn't
busy.
realize, Craig, root balls and water donuts. I mean, that is exciting, both of those things.
It's a whole new world, right?
It really is.
It really
Yeah.
is.
And of course, your touch and flow. Huh. When's the last time that happened?
All
There
right.
you go.
Turn the head. Turn the head. There you go. Thanks, Craig.
All right, Craig, thanks. 8:19 now, it's Wednesday. That means